Okay, I am snowed in today. A perfect day to do a video. I'm going to do a video. Today is the 18th, so I'm going to do the Trump reading for the 21st through the 31st of January 2020. So it'll be the last 10 days in January. And next week is the impeachment hearings in the Senate to get him removed from office. Now, my last reading, I said that maybe there would be a bomb because of the sun, but there's no bomb. There was no bomb, but there was a bombshell with Lev Parnas. What's his name? Lev. So he he dropped quite a few bombs, and he also walked away. So that part of the reading was pretty much on target as far as someone walking away. It was up in the community section. So this is a reading for Mr. Trump for next week. Okay, let's do this. We're going to get the King of Cups out. As I said in previous videos, he's not your normal King of Cups, but he's very emotionally volatile. So that's why he showed up in a reading when I first started doing this. He showed up, and so I keep using him. So I'll continue to use him. That would be the King of Cups. Again, because of his emotionality, he's out of control. So this is for Trump for the 21st through the 31st of January 2020. This is the card that shows up all the time. He still hasn't left office, but I don't know. Shows up all the time. There we go. There he is. There's our man of the hour, Mr. Trump. I don't know, it's Parnas, I think. Parnas, Lev Parnas. He said some disturbing things, I thought. I watched the 2 nights of the Rachel Maddow show, and man, he had some very interesting things to say. He also talked a little bit about William Barr and has said that he's the dangerous, very dangerous man. You know, these guys, we're hearing what we're hearing, but there's a lot more stuff going on behind the scenes. So we're just going to look at Mr. Trump for the 21st to the 31st of January 2020. Let's do this. Let's do this. I've been using the horseshoe spread with, this is Kate Black's Golden Tarot, and then I use the Da Vinci Mini for clarifiers. Okay, let's see how this goes. I'm going to check my viewfinder. Looks pretty good. Let's go down a little bit here, maybe. And this can go down a little bit here. Okay, let's do this. Kind of a modified Celtic Cross. I really like this one. It's very manageable. This is the recent past. The Lovers. Okay, we're talking about Trump for this. Now, here's the Lovers. And it could be a love relationship, but it also could be a partnership. I think his love relationships are partnerships. He's partnering with Putin. He's partnering with Barr. He's partnering with Giuliani. He's partnering with all kinds of people. So now that's in his recent past. So he must, I think, have been talking to someone who's being supportive of him. And so it's, good for him. He's got someone who supports him. And considered a partner. The thing about Trump is you're his partner until you're no longer of service, and then you're bye-bye. So he's got a partner, but I don't know how long that's going to last. Giuliani and him are still hanging out a lot. I think it's a very tentative relationship because Trump is not going to go down, and if he goes down, he's going to take people with him. So I'm thinking this might be him and Giuliani commiserating over the Lev interview. Okay, now we have the present, death. Now, death is not necessarily a bad card. We're going to pull clarifiers on the death card. But the death is a transformation of some kind. And it's usually a transformation that you bring on, or that is, it's sort of an internal transformation. It could be caused by outside things, but it's in transformations. It could be a different way you're thinking, or a different way, a big change in how you think of something. I think the fact that the Lev came out and spoke, that's got to be disturbing. That's got to be quite a hit to the gut. So he experienced a transformational moment, and I would think that that's Lev. But when we do clarifiers, we'll be able to see what's causing this transformation. And then hidden influences. The Two of Cups. Okay, so we have this dyad here, these two very similar cards. One is a much stronger influences, but this is it's like a mini lovers card. So we see in the background partnerships. Partnerships are playing a big part in this particular spread so far. Hidden influences. Partnership with could be Mitch McConnell, it could be Barr, it could be Giuliani, any number of people. So hidden influences. He's also getting his legal team together, so that could be, maybe that's what they're talking about is in these two cards, is who to get in for their for the legal people that are going to defend him. This is his obstacles, the Seven of Swords. This is someone, sevens are, well, this particular seven is kind of stealing away. Someone could be sneaky, someone's behind his back doing something. Someone who he trusts could be maybe he's having suspicions about someone who is in his inner circle, who he feels may defect. And that is an obstacle, so that very well could happen because this person seems to be definitely a threat. He may not realize that that guy is, or woman is going to leave. This is the community. The High Priestess. This is interesting. The High Priestess is, when you think of a community, you don't think of the High Priestess because the High Priestess is sort of subterranean. It's subterranean energy. It's intuitive energy. It's below the surface energy. It's knowledge, but it's underneath the surface. Now, how could this relate to the community? It could be someone in the community that we don't know about that maybe is pulling strings. Maybe someone is pulling strings behind the scenes. Well, I mean, I think that could be Putin, I guess. I don't know. And we'll do clarifiers on that as well. So his current action, this is the present time, and then his action that he'll be taking. The Magician, he'll be trying to manifest. He'll be trying to change things. And that seems reasonable. He's going to try to get his strength together and make some changes. Dramatic changes. And what's the outcome of that? The Eight of Cups, someone will leave. Last time this Eight of Cups was up here. So he's going to try to manifest something, and the outcome will be someone leaving, someone he knows that will leave. So his manifestation, I'm not sure if that's good or bad, but someone's going to leave. Okay, so we got a lot of clarifiers to do here. It's a very interesting spread. I mean, just a cursory look at it is we have a lot of majors. We have the Lovers, the Death, the High Priestess, and the Magician. That's a lot of energy coming through here. We have the Two of Cups, Eight of Cups, so we have emotion. We have a lot of emotion. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster for this guy. He is the King of Cups. He had 8 of Cups. He is 2 of Cups. So that's a lot of emotionality. And then we have the swords. We have 1 swords. And that could be someone who's going to be a traitor. We have someone who's behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I don't know if he knows about it either. It could be another. Now there was Lev and there was his partner. Maybe his partner comes out. This could be Bolden. Maybe it's a surprise, another surprise witness that's coming out of the blue. That could be bad. And then, so he may have to start dancing, making some changes as best he can. Okay, let's look at this death card. This is where he's at now. He's in the death card. And death card is transformation. A dramatic change and transformation. Transformation also leads to rebirth. So it's a death, a transformation, and then a rebirth. So it's not necessarily a bad card, but it shows he's going through some transformation right now. So let's see what's bringing forth. We have the Knight of Pentacles, but I always seem to read this card as he's shining light. So I think he finds out information. He is given a light, and that is disturbing. He doesn't like that. Usually he's shedding light on something. Then we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be justice coming down, could be clarity coming down. I would think this is maybe some senator or the House. We'll see who's the next one with the transformation. The 8 of Wands. So what do we have here? We have some light. He's learning about something. What's bringing this death card? What's bringing this transformation to him? He's learning something. He's from someone. And maybe what he's learning that something from is from this King of Swords. Now, this could be one of his lawyers that are telling him something. What a motley crew that lawyer thing is, especially with Dershowitz. That guy is child abuser, I'm sorry. But anyways, maybe he's learning something from his legal team. And what does that do? It puts him in a very, the eight of Wands normally is all this action, a lot of action taking place. So he's received information, some legal information that is causing him to be like a bull in a china shop. He's making all these erratic moves. And he's thinking of things a little differently. So this could lead, all his erratic moves, all this energy going out, could lead to a dramatic change for him if he's not careful. So he's given information, legal information, he's acting on it, and that could lead to a transformation. That could go very poorly for him. Let's see who the hidden influence is. The Two of Cups. Let's see who that hidden influence is. A lot of king energy. We got the King of Wands. Very inspirational king, very fiery king. This could be another lawyer, I guess. I don't know. The Nine of Cups is a very good card. It's kind of a wish card, a wish fulfillment card. So this is his hidden influences. This is what could be helping him. Then we have the Death card again. No, we don't have, that's the Devil card. I keep getting confused with these cards. So we have the Devil card here. So he receives more news from someone. I think these are his cohorts that are advising him. He's got the sword one, he's got the fiery wand one. So they're advising him. This is the Two of Cups. It's a relationship with other people, with another person. Or it could be his relationship with the Senate. It could be his relationship with his lawyers. It could be a relationship with any entities or another person, as a matter of fact. I don't know who his lawyers are as far as what their signs are or anything, but these kings could be lawyers that he's approaching. Now, he gets kind of positive news. He feels really good about this. This is a wish fulfillment. So he's getting news. It's It's a collaboration. He's getting news from someone, an older man. It could be one of his lawyers, and he feels really good about it. It's good news. It's very good news. He's very excited. But where does it lead to? It leads to the devil. And the devil is self-sabotaging behavior. So this relationship could go sour very quickly. I'm thinking what could happen is he's getting support from these people, and he's getting a lot of help, and he screws it up. He says something, he does something, as he always does, and he screws it up. Like he doesn't want to listen to them. I think that could be a problem, because that's what he always does. He doesn't listen to people that tell him what to do. He goes on intuition, he goes on inspiration, he goes on what pleases him the most, and that's always been his downfall. So this is going to be a problem. He's got everyone set up to help him, and he's going to screw it up. Oh well. What else is new? The Seven of Swords is something in his environment that is the obstacles, and so this looks like some shady guy who's leaving with the swords. This could be someone on his team who is sabotaging him or ready to stab him in the back. This could have something to do with this. Let's see what kind of cards we pull up for this. We got the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, the fives are always a lot of change. It's rivalry. So we have a rival here. We have the Ace of Cups. This is a new beginning. This is a new emotional beginning. Chris, emotions for him are not necessarily a good thing. Normally this would be a wonderful card to have. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So what we have here, we have this Seven of Swords. Looks like someone who's stealing away. He looks suspicious. This is the obstacle. And there's, it kind of implies that it could be some kind of a rivalry among the ranks. And what does that lead to? Maybe it leads to a whole new long series of him acting erratically. His emotionality will just become out of control. And the Knight of Wands is a very fiery knight. This again could be someone in his group that also rides in, or maybe acts on his behalf and does something. The High Priestess in the community. It seems like it's someone hidden. It's not a big group. It's someone hidden. I would say that it's one person behind the scenes that we don't know about. And I don't know if he knows about it. I mean, if it's someone against him, he may not know about it. But if it's someone for him, it could be Putin. So let's see. The High Priestess. We got the Seven of Wands. Would that show up before? It was an Eight of Wands and the Five of Wands. Seven of Wands is another card of conflict. Fiery energy. The Queen of Swords. That's another, that could be judgment. It could be a, I'm thinking this could be Judge Roberts. This could be Judge Roberts. He's kind of a new player. He's kind of the one that's not committed to anybody. Everyone's wondering how he's going to react to being to running the show, and very much the High Priestess energy when you think about it. Someone who's is not in front of the camera. Someone who's behind the scenes, and then he has to deal with conflict, and he has a sword of justice. Even though it's a woman, it could be his energy. So I'm thinking this could be Judge Roberts. And Judge Roberts wants to get the hell out of there. A Six of Swords is trying to get out, but of course he can't get out. He may be wishing he's out. Or Trump may be wishing he's gone. You know, as I said, whenever you see my readings online, you'll see the Six of Swords come up every single time. So this could be Judge Roberts. He's the, we don't know what's going to happen with him. A lot of people think that he's just going to be there like a referee. But he may be more than that. He may be a referee also. Besides being a referee, they also go by the rules. They pay attention to the rules. You just can't be a referee without knowing the rules. So he's going to be very, very conscientious of the rules. And if they break the rules, then he will be involved. The Magician, what is Trump doing to cause? He's causing some kind of manifestation. And the Magician is a very strong card. It has all the elements. It has everything at his disposal, which the president, of course, does. And he goes in there and he's going to make a decision about something. What kind of decision is he going to make? He's going to be up against a wall, I think. Okay, it's the Four of Wands. That's a celebration. That's a good thing. He celebrates with his comrades. Ace of Swords, another seed of potential of the sword energy, which is clarity and communication and thought. So he's going to manifest seems like all good stuff here. Interesting. So this manifestation card shows there's two fours, there's two stable forces here. We have the Four of Wands, which is celebration, the Four of Cups. This Four of Cups, sometimes I read it as more of the picture where he's pushing something away in this picture. And then you have your Ace of Swords, which could be judgment again. These swords that come up could be lawyer influences or judge influences. Now, there's going to be a lot of lawyers involved with everything next week or the next few weeks. It's going to be a lot of legal talk, a lot of legal actions and discussions. So what is he manifesting? He's trying to manifest, I think, he's trying to manifest his connections to the Republican Party. He wants to build on what he has with them. So he realizes he doesn't want to lose that party. He doesn't want to lose the Republican Party. So he's going to be sweet-talking them. And he's got the Ace of Swords. He may be doing that by threatening them. He may be doing that by threatening them, because I think he does do that. I think he threatens people behind the scenes. And they may react poorly. They may push him away. So his manifestation may not work this time. I think this is how he operates. And he's had great success doing it, obviously, because he's still in office and the Republicans still love him. But I'm not sure that's going to work out. Let's see, because the outcome of that is someone leaving. Now let's do some clarifiers on that. Someone's leaving. So that manifestation he's doing, I don't think is working. I think well, we'll see what happens. The Five of Swords, that's a battle, being embattled. The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, happy family, success. And the Page of Cups. So, interesting. Now, someone is leaving. So who is that person? Someone who's had an argument, someone who's had a fight on his hands. Maybe they're leaving because they just can't take it anymore. And they're leaving because maybe they want to go back home. Maybe they want to go back to where they came from. Maybe they're done. And so they're leaving because they're embattled, and they want it to be calmer. He wants to be successful. This could be someone who is running or maybe not running for office, who decides, I'm just going back home. I'm going back to my district. I'm done with this. And when he goes back to his district, he has he's the Knave of Cups. So it's also a message, but it's also a good energy. It's a very positive, loving, kind, healing energy. So I think this person who leaves is someone in Trump's world who has had it with fights, who's had it with all that, and he wants to go back home, and he wants to heal. So he does lose another supporter here with this card. He lost a supporter last time with Lev, and he may lose another supporter in the next 2 weeks. So what do we have here? We have him, let's see, how do we want to do this? Has it really changed with the clarifiers? The Death card, he gets news, enlightening news. A lawyer gets involved, and a lot of things happen, which makes him change some of his behavior, or it changes the way he thinks in some kind of way. There is the Death card here. But does that mean he's going to change everything? No, he's just going to probably, you know, make a diversion in what he normally does. Here at the Two of Cups, it's a partnership. It's again with another lawyer. He's very hopeful for that partnership, but he sabotages it. So this partnership that he has here will be sabotaged by him. He has the Devil card in this. Here is a man stealing away. This is his obstacle for the week, or for the next 10 days. It's a rivalry, a rival card. Someone who is fighting him. We have the Ace of Chalices. You know, that's kind of positive energy. Maybe someone who's decided, again, like this person over here, decided that they've had enough of all this negativity and wants to bring in some positive healing energy. And maybe that person is the Knight of Wands. Maybe he's a fire sign, but he's had enough. So this shows someone maybe defecting as well. This card, I do believe this High Priestess is Judge Roberts. This is a very new card here. This is the community, but it's a community of like one person who I don't know. And it could be very much Judge Roberts. And I say that because here we have the Seven of Wands. It shows an embattlement here. We have a sword, the Queen of Swords, which is justice. And then we have him going away. Now, he's not going to go away, but maybe he wishes he was going away. This is an interesting card, the Six of Swords. I usually get it in one of these cards here, but I got it up here. It'll be interesting to see if after 10 days he's going. This will go so badly for him that Trump decides to leave. He's trying to manifest. He's trying to change something dramatically. He has all the tools at his fingertips. He has 2 4s, which is very stable energy, and he has the Ace of Swords. This could be another lawyer. So he's manifesting things. He's trying to get he's trying to stabilize everything, but I'm not so sure he does stabilize it given the next card. So he's trying to use his magic. He's trying to calm everybody down. He's trying to say, you know, I love you, man. And then he has this ace energy, all these lawyers and legal stuff going on. But someone's pushing him away. There's like, go away, go away. So I'm not sure how successful he is with that, because here someone does leave. So his manifestation is not working because someone does leave. And this person is embattled, wants to go home, and will leave. This is the page, or the knave of chalices or cups. This person may get a message to just get out, or he may send his messages, I'm out of here, and someone will be leaving. This will be another someone who supported him in the past. So we have here, you know, not the worst thing I read on him, but there are some changes. There's a new player here. There's some players leaving. This guy's leaving. There's some players leaving. There's a new person here, which is Judge Roberts. There's some problems with the people that he's connected with, his partnerships. There is a devil in here. So that devil could be, I mean, it's Trump's behavior, his sabotaging behavior. He's going to sabotage that relationship. There's someone here that is going to be a problem for him. This is obstacles. Someone wants to steal away. This could be this person here. Leaves. The Death card is something he's dealing with. He's going to make a transformation. And, you know, but he doesn't die there. He just makes some changes. So that's it for Mr. Trump. It doesn't look terribly bad, but we have new players on the scene. We have not just the Senate, but we have these lawyers that are all, you know, descending into Washington. And then we still may get some wild cards. Bolton may be a wild card, or Lev's friend. I can't remember his name. And and more people may come out. Once it's cracked, once the bowl is cracked, people may start coming out of the woodwork. So Well, no, I don't know. Anyways, it's getting really dark in here, which is a shame. I hope you can see this. So this is Trump from the 21st to the 31st. It looks there's some interesting cards. There's a lot of energy going on here. There's, let's see, 4 major arcanas. That's a lot. Hey, have a great day.